Welcome to TechBrothersIT. In this video, we are going to learn about index options in Azure Synapse Dedicated SQL Pool. So what is index? An index is a database object that improves the speed of data retrieval operations on a table by providing a quick lookup mechanism. It works much like an index in a book, helping the database engine find rows faster without scanning the entire table. So we know now the definition of the index, and we are going to take a look on different type of indexes which are available in Azure Synapse Analytics. So you have a clustered column store index, then you have a heap table, that means no index at all, then you have cluster index, then you have non-cluster index, and then finally we also have to take a look into rebuilding indexes. Now here, what is the cluster in Columnstore index? Best for the large analytical workloads with the high compression and performance. Automatically used by Synapse if no index is specified. So when you are creating a table, let's say DBO sales fact table, and then column store, and you have sale ID, customer ID, amount, and sale date, and here you will be seeing a clustered column store index. So now it will be creating your table with this cluster column store index, and here you will be providing the distribution algorithm for your data, and we are saying it is a hash and a customer ID. So your data will be distributed across 60 distributions depending on this algorithm and this column. Now let's take a look on the heap table. No index is applied, ideal for fast data loading and staging tables. Best used for temporary or small row count scenarios. So here in the heap, you don't create any index at all, because when you have indexes, it also kind of slightly slower for your insert, and can be slower for your update, and slightly can be slower for your delete scenarios, because if you are inserting the data, the index must also be updated when new rows are inserted. If you are performing the updates with the when you have a table with the indexes, that's the indexes that include in the update columns must be updated as well. And if you are performing the delete, then the row must be removed from both the table and index. So that make it kind of slow. So heap tables are great when you are just dumping the data, you are not worried about anything else, you don't want to have any index, and those are your staging table where you will just write the data and then maybe pull that data later to insert into fact table or dimension table or any other tables. Now if you will take a look in the definition, you say create table dbo.sales fact heap, and a list of the columns, and then say with the heap, and then a distribution, whatever the distribution you want to use here. Here we are using a round robin. Now let's go to the cluster index, and the cluster index is data stored in the sorted row format. Good for quick row lookups on the keys, recommended for small lookup tables or highly selective filters. So that's this cluster index is very helpful when you use in the where classes and want to select specific data. Now how you create that, you will be saying create table, and then a table name, then you have a list of the columns, and you say with, and here you will say cluster index, and provide the column or columns on which you would like to create the cluster index. Here we are creating the cluster index on the customer ID. Now in the distribution, we are using hash, and that is also on the customer ID. Now what is non-cluster index? Adds a secondary lookup index on specific columns, useful to optimize queries with filters on non-key columns. So if you have those type of scenarios where you need to use some other columns in the where classes or in the select, then you want to go ahead and create the non-cluster index on those. So how you create that, you will say create index name on table, and then provide the column here. Now let's talk about rebuilding indexes. Helps restore compression and performance of column store tables. Can be done entire table or specific partitions. Rebuilding, if we have to rebuild the entire index, so in this case what we can do, we say alter index all on, and then say dbo dot whatever this table name, and you say rebuild. So in this case it will rebuild all indexes on a table, but that could be very expensive operation, and especially you don't want to run during your normal day. You want to run this in the middle of the night when there is almost no activity. Optional rebuild a single partition is also possible if the table is partitioned. In that case, you will say partition number at the end, and then it will only rebuild the index on that partition. So also you can rebuild with the compression settings, and this is a data compression is equal to column store, so you can provide that, and also if there is a partition, you have to provide the partition, you can go ahead and do that. Let's take a look on some best practices. Use clustered column store index for large analytical workloads. So create on the table where you are going to perform large size analytics workloads. Now use heap for staging or transit data. So you're just dumping the data, and you are going to truncate those tables later on, and now you just want to have the data for to come in, and then use that data to further load other tables. Then use a cluster index for dimension, lookup keys, and etc. Okay, use a non-cluster index sparingly for performance tuning. So if you see like, hey, I'm writing this, I have this big table, I'm joining on some columns, but those columns don't have index at all, and then you maybe want to create the non-cluster index on those, and that will help you to get the query results faster. Now periodically rebuild the column store indexes for efficiency. Now here rebuilding is an offline operation, scheduled during the low activity hours, so that's very important. And offline means user cannot read or write to the table during the rebuild. So if you will go ahead and say like, hey, I have this table, I want to run this rebuild all indexes, and then you're running in the middle of the day and it takes 30 minutes, you cannot perform any operation on that table, read or write, during that 30 minutes. So it is recommended you probably do like 3 a.m. 4 a.m. in the morning when there is almost no activity on those tables, and then rebuild the indexes on that specific table. I thank you very much for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel, and I will see you guys in next video.